Now, if you've been following me for a while, you know how much I rip on supplements. Pretty much every supplement out there. I've done it for protein, creatine, BCAAs, EAAs, pre-workouts, mainly those things. Now, do I think they work? Obviously, everything has its place. Let's just break down pre-workouts very briefly. It's caffeine. Caffeine elevates the heart rate. When you elevate the heart rate, you get what? You're more switched on. Are there side effects to it? Yes. Does it work to get you mentally more alert? Yes. Can you do that without caffeine? Yes. You see what I'm trying to say? If you can achieve a result without taking something, then guess what? You shouldn't be taking the thing. Very simple. Testosterone. Can I achieve a result? Can I achieve the result of high testosterone without taking testosterone? Impossible. It's literally impossible. There's many people out there, like Huberman, who I've spoke about quite extensively in another video. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. They claim sitting in the sauna is going to increase your testosterone by 300%. 300%. Where do they make these claims from? Who did the studies? Where are the studies? And once we see the studies, what else was that guy doing? I mean, he claims having a newborn baby, if you have a newborn baby and you're close to a newborn baby for like a certain amount of time, your estrogen is going to go high and testosterone is going to dip. Maybe, just maybe, when you have a newborn baby, you're busy with the baby. You're missing your meals. You're not sleeping that well. You're not going to the gym because you haven't got the time. You're chipping in and helping out with your missus. Maybe those things are making your testosterone dip and your estrogen go high. The point I'm trying to say with supplements and studies done on supplements, the studies out there are done by the person selling the product. Said this before and I'll say it again. Look what happened 2 years ago. Not going to get too much into it. When you want to sell a product, you create an agenda. It's very easy to do. In fact, I'll tell you something that happened today. Sorry to sidetrack a little bit. Can you remember this video that came out on Netflix not too long ago called Game Changers? They were selling everybody an agenda. They had this thing and the claims in there and the science in there was so ludicrous that actual scientists, well, they actually had real scientists as well. This is where it gets a little bit grey, where I don't agree with science and I do agree with science. Those people think I'm completely opposite. Some people think I'm completely like against science. I'm not, but here's the thing. They use scientific facts, not made up mumble jumble. They use scientific facts to prove and push their agenda. And it worked and it's true and it's 100% correct what they're saying. But also the people on the other side, and I'm actually on this side, we used scientific facts to prove that we're right. Now, you put that to the public. Or, forget the public, you do it yourself. I'm going to eat meat. I'm going to be a vegan. Which is better for my body type? I think meat is better for my body type. Do I want to be skinny, frail, and look unhealthy? No, I don't. So forget science. Let's dismiss it now for a second. You see what I'm trying to say? Science on this side is right. Science on that side is right. But let's dismiss science now for a second. Let's use meat as the study subject. For me, personally, let me try it. Did it work? Did it not work? There you go. Very simple. Now, come full swing back to the reason why I made this video. Supplements. Many supplements out there on the market. There's so many supplements out there. I've lost count. Now, obviously, your favorite influencer, not me, is going to be selling you supplements. And the reason why that is, they didn't use that supplement to get where they were. Obviously, they trained hard, they ate right, they slept. Those are the main things. Those are the main components. Training, eating, and sleeping. That is it. Break down the tissue, repair it, and rest and recover. Ready to go again. They are the three fundamentals. Once you've nailed those, absolutely, they are solid, airtight. Then you add in the gear. Once you add in the gear, everything else is functioning perfect. You've got that perfect triangle. You've banged in a bit of gear. Everything else is now moving forward. Supplements, though. I don't believe any Mr. Olympia out there or any guy at the highest level in bodybuilding does need protein. In fact, I know for a fact they don't take it, especially in the later stages of the contest prep. They don't need BCAs. They don't need EAAs. All this supplement gives you an edge. This gives you 1% edge. It's absolute BS. Creatine does not give you 1% edge. It doesn't give you a 5% edge. It gives you 0 edge. You might volumize your cells for a little bit, and that's it. Doesn't make you stronger. You get stronger by training, by breaking down muscle, by repairing your muscle. Nothing out there is better than those 3 things that I've given you. Basic stuff. Eat the food, repair the muscle, and then rest it. Ready to go again. If you now was to take, I mean, probably this would never ever happen, but let's say we was to take Big Ramy, for argument's sake. Let's say we take Big Ramy, and we don't give him any BCAs, 0 BCAs. He would still be Big Ramy. Would he be bigger or would he be less? No, he would be exactly the same. Now, steroids, please do not get this mistaken with steroids. Steroids are completely different. That now is something that when your body takes, it knows something's going in and it is repairing and doing all the properties at an accelerated level. That is the thing that works. But all this other stuff, unfortunately, the over-counter medication, and I'm going to include protein in this as well. And the reason why, because protein you can get from food. Now, obviously, we know the amount of protein those guys are eating, or even if anybody can't stomach protein, like me, for example. In fact, not me, because I can't stomach chemicalized protein. I can stomach natural protein. So forget me, don't use me as an example. But there's many guys out there who just are trying to grow, are not getting enough protein in their diet, or they're on the fly, they're on the go, or they're driving around, or they've got some job that they just cannot sit down and stop and have a meal, and that's okay. Have a shake. But it's not essential. So I'm even going to include protein in there. There is no supplement out there. I don't care what Huberman or Derek More Fakes is selling. I don't care what any of your favorite influencers are selling. There is 0 supplements on the market that is even going to give you a 1% advantage. You can do every single thing without it. Now, do not, again, get this mistaken. I've already said steroids, don't get mistaken with vitamins and minerals. So your vitamin C, your vitamin D, your ashwagandha, your touchkas, those things are essential. I'm going to do a completely different video on that soon to explain to you why those things are essential. But supplements, the supplement industry is scandalous. It has been scandalous for many years. It's continually being scandalous. More and more things are getting found out about it. Is it ever going to stop? No. Is it saturated as hell? Are there going to be more supplement brands coming out? Yes, every single day. Will I ever sell a pre-workout? No. You heard it. This will be live on the net for someone to chop up later on down the line. Because I'm not going to stop this game. I won't sell a pre-workout. I won't sell EAAs. I won't sell BCAs. I will not sell protein. You're never ever going to get those products off me. I am going to do products soon. They're coming soon. But I'm not going to be doing stuff that is not essential. It's one big money-making scheme by the powers to be. In fact, you know what? It's not even the powers to be. It's just regular guys. Normal guys thinking, there's a lot of impressionable kids out there. Let's get them. Let's get the pros, the influencers type of guys on this stuff, which they know doesn't work. Look, I'll give you an example, right? How many great proteins are there? How many great BCAs are there? And Big Ramy's supplement sponsored by these guys at one point. Then he's sponsored by those guys. Then Ronnie Coleman's with BSN. Then he's with Celtec. Then he's with Ronnie Coleman's Signature Series. I don't know. There's so many different companies out there. Whoever's paying the buck, they're going to go there. And they're not doing anything wrong doing that. So do not think for a second I'm slating on these guys. I'm not hating on these guys. I'm not even here to take a buck out of their pocket because I'm not that type of guy. But I'm here to do my service for you guys. A lot of people ask me these questions all the time. Which supplements do I take? Which is good? Which is not good? Does this work? Does that good? How much? When to take creatine? Is it before, after? Listen, blanket statement with that one. I can't do it for many stuff like TRT and stuff. I can't blanket statement. But for supplements, right across the board, if you can walk into a pharmacy or a health store or anywhere like a Holland & Barrett's or many health stores up and down the country, all over the world, and say, I want that's on your shelf, that's a protein, BCA, EAA, pre-workout, whatever, I will almost guarantee you this now. You do not need it. It is not essential. If you take the right nutrition, the right guidance of a good coach, I'm not just saying hire me. There's many good coaches out there. Hire a good coach. take the right vitamins and minerals. You do not need anything over the counter. So hopefully this video gave you guys some value and saved you some money. So please comment down below. Comment down below. Comment. What the hell am I on about? Comment down below and please subscribe.